fantasy, I call it hyper paradise. Check your Fahrenheit's, fixated, paralyzed. Always lucky cause I fixed the frickin' paradise. Waited in my favor, I ain't waiting up for later. Take a
So what's happening is you guys are gonna be in guard a majority of the time because most of the takedowns go straight to a guard position. Unless you do a power takedown, you'll end up in side control, but most people know how to recover out of side control. And I feel like you're not gonna get them from too many other places. You know what I'm saying? Like basic, and it's easier to do once you get to online mode, and it's easier to put people in guard. Transitioning yourself into side control or mount or even the back can be reversed, and you can wind up back in the clinch if they get up and you do it wrong. It depends on how close you are to the cage. So all you really have to do in guard is follow hand movements. So I go here, don't pay attention to the arrows, just pay attention to his hands. You have to practice it just like this. So if he moves if he moves to the right, look, I go to the right, I know that's that arm. He moves to the left, that's that arm. If he steps up or my feet go on his hips, you have to pull him back down. So anytime he tries to go to full guard, you have to pull him back down. You can't let that shit happen. So he tries to get up, block. Tries to go up, pull him down. Up, pull him down. To the left, pull him down. To the right, pull him down. I'm just looking at hand movements. That's all you gotta pay attention to. When I go to rubber guard, it gets easier, but it's a little bit trickier. So if he's that inside hand, the one that's under my back, that's gonna always move his elbow. So anytime he moves the elbow, that's that one. Now on the other side, the hand that's on the ground, the one that's in the open position, you cannot look at that hand. Anytime he shifts his hips, you'll see like his back legs starting to move, like he shifts his hips. That's going to be that side. So don't look directly at that arm. The arm's going to move later, but it's not going to move first. So anytime he goes this way, his hips shift. And then you fix it. See, his hips shift first, then his hand goes in. His hips shift first, then his hand goes in. If he goes the other way, feet on the hips, like he tries to do a stack guard, look, anytime he steps up, that's down. Anytime he steps up, that's down. He tries to escape that way, that's just my elbow. We're good here. See the elbow? Block the elbow. See the elbow? Block the elbow. He moves his hips, that's that arm over there, that's that free arm. Anytime he moves his hips, that's that free arm. I don't let his hips just move. And he just had low stamina there, so it kind of swept him by accident. Now, this is also important because you can't keep just jumping down into a takedown right here. You're going to get fucked up. People going to start throwing them uppercuts. They're going to start timing you. They're going to start throwing body knees. You're going to run into that shit, and you're going to get fucked up. So what you have to do, the easy way that I've already made a video to, is you'll do your clinch, your collar tie, throw one knee, switch to the Muay Thai clinch, and then this allows you to switch to a front headlock, which I can jump. I'm not going to do the animation, but I can jump. This starts a choke here, and we prefer chokes over joint locks for the most part because they're easier to finish. All chokes are going to be way easier to finish than a joint lock. But see, I'm right back in guard. I'm one transition away. I'm one transition away. And then it's back to defending. Get the stamina down. He moves his arm. I go. He moves that arm, I go. He tries to posture up. Oh, he just had low stamina there. Wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, he tries to go up to a stack guard. We just put him back down. That's all. So we stand up, clinch, throw a knee, go to my front headlock, jump back in the guard. I'm good. Once I'm in half guard, if he escapes, then I switch back to full guard, because look at his stamina. I already know I got to go back to full guard. It's not hard. Boom. Immediately, I'm blocking transitions, and I'm trying to go back to rubber guard. Now, when you're in rubber guard, you have a choice. You can go omoplata or go-go plata. Now, I just said that the choke submissions are easier to finish. That's going to be the go-go plata. But at the same time, you guys have to realize that the omoplata, if you do it, it's going to be a joint submission, but it'll chain, and all chains increase the submission bar a little quicker so that you can finish the fight. It's going to omoplata chain into the go-go plata. So it's more of a high percentage move if you're used to these joint lock transitions. So it'll look like this, right? I chain, see how my bar goes up more? I go, gives you an advantage. Now, the flip side, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna sweep them. Just gonna go ahead and sweep them for you guys. Whoops, my bad. Side control. He's gonna go to half guard, and he's gonna go again to full guard. Now, when I'm on top and I'm playing the game, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. Don't get crazy. Look, he moves that way, I block that way. He moves that way, I block that way. This is the only two things that get different. Here, feet on the hips is down. Arm over my head is up. Feet on the hips is down. Arm over my head is up. And then from here, it lets you utilize leg lock opportunities. So this is what I meant from the top. When you're in the top position, you have to block little transitions like that, because he's going to want to go to half guard. He's going to want to try to get up. But if I can keep him in close guard and I'm good at joint locks, I can finish with a leg lock. I can do a heel hook easily and finish with a joint lock from guard. I don't even have to transition. All I have to do is posture up, punch, get his stamina low, break the leg. That's why I think you should learn guard first, top and bottom, because it's the easiest way to finish the fights online. If you get somebody in full guard online, they're going to spam. They're going to try to transition to half guard. They're going to try to get up once they see they can't do that. And then it's easy. You finish. You just do whatever you feel more comfortable with. Like I said, the joint locks are a little harder, but they chain. If you do the go-go plata from the jump, it'll be a choke circle, and that's easier to do. So you just have to, know yourself. Do a little self-assessment. Be like, am I better at doing chokes, or am I better at doing the joint locks? You should be able to do both animations. You should be able to do both animations. That should be easy for you. You should be able to do both. That shouldn't even be a problem for you, But as you get better, you know what I'm saying, you will do both. So don't worry about it. But that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. I just wanted to show y'all that you can pull guard, do flying triangles. Personally, I would suggest throwing the knee, doing the guillotine, jump to a guard, and then if you miss it, you probably most of the time get the guillotine. But if you miss it, you'll end up in half guard. You do a small transition back to full guard. Deny, deny, deny. Go to rubber guard. I mean, here, this is max 2 denials. I go left, I go right, whatever. If his leg steps up, I already know that that's down. You know, then I start omoplata or go-go plata, chokes or joint locks, whichever one you're better at. Start on it. Alright guys, that's all I'm gonna do for today though.